Hello, how to publish YouTube video daily. I have the option 1 that you can use depending on the type of content that you publish. I don't use that option. I use option 2, and with the option 2 you ask yourself, what do you do every day that is related to your content or to your content categories that you can use as the content to record on a daily basis. And in my example, I analyze chart on a daily basis to swing trade. And swing trading, it is a daily, it is a new content strategy, a new content category that I added to the list of content categories, or the list of content that I like to create content for in 2024. So okay, let's just go with 2024 here. We started in 2024. So we have finance, business, production that we pick for 2025, and within that we have swing trading under finance, and the topic is trading stocks. So we have business tasks, business management, we have sewing, and we have content creation. But out of all of them, when I brainstorm, swing trading stocks is what I do something related to on a daily basis. And yes, I work in my business on a daily basis. I don't always do things related to tasks. I do things more about managing the business as a whole. But swing trading strategy, swing trading stocks is one thing that I do something about on a daily basis. And what I do on a daily basis is analyzing a chart to see stocks that we purchase that we will sell. Therefore, swing trading is record daily and no editing. To record daily and publish daily, editing will be very minimum. And for my daily record, I don't need it at all. So that does not stop us from having other contents on our channel. We have different type of content categories, and for 2025 we chose to publish 4 times a week, so that we can publish in each one of those content categories. And in addition to that, we pick one of the category that we can publish daily in. And to make it easy for myself, I choose a content that I work on a daily basis anyway. I just have to record it while I'm working on it, if that makes sense. So we have the 4 content a week strategy in place, and then we have our daily recording strategy in place as well. We have all our content categories, but one is picked for the daily recording. That way it will make it easy for us to record. I'm just going to share how I'm going about publishing a video on a daily basis on YouTube. And one benefit of doing that will be to at least multiple times a week to publish a video. Even if I'm not able to publish a video for a specific day, there will be that daily recording that will go, that will be recorded. Or if it's not recorded, then there will be the recording of the day that will go out. But pretty much multiple things in place to be able to publish a video consistently. And for the daily recording, we have pretty much the same type of recording will go on for most of the week, and then we can do a weekly overview, a monthly overview at the end of the month. And yeah, we have pretty much few things that we thought about to include as well. How we pick our stocks for swing trading and things like that. We can work to a certain scenario as well. But the main things is the daily chart analysis from Monday to Friday. Have those to go out. In addition to, whenever possible, Mondays have a video for YouTube related video. Wednesdays have either a business or business management video out. Friday have another video out related to swing trading, and I clean up those 2 months here because I recorded some videos that I like to put there. At least believe this one for next. In fact, I will take this with me because probably I can just paste it there. This highlight will be to have your, when you're recording, especially recorded versus recorded already. And what I will do, I will then we have 4 more we can and put it in front. And again, to in scale them, just copy them. And that I will do the same. I will take two out of March to go put where the main idea. So pretty much for Friday, I have videos already recorded over that part because at the beginning of the year, it is a tax season for most business owners. So I like to make sure I have videos recorded or plan to record on, but I have videos already recorded. Those colors, one, they are the ones that have not recorded yet, they are updated. But yeah, we have pretty much already set and have some videos. Therefore, I'll move them down as well. But yeah, that I chose a topic that I'm going to be recording on a daily basis. It's something I do on a daily basis. I just need to record it. I chose the recording style that will work for me, which is screen recording because I work on a computer. You know, videos is easier for me to screen record my computer, doing things on my computer. And since I'm going to analyze stocks on my computer, I can just turn OBS on. It's a free video recording software, a screen recording software, and I will just record my screen analyzing the chart and just talking, explaining what I'm doing through. But yeah, and no editing, because as soon as it is created, it will be published because I do not batch recorded, I record it on a daily basis. Therefore, when it's recorded, it's going to be published. And because it's related to stocks, I like to record it and publish it before the market open in the morning around 8:30 my time. And I have my job as well. I'm a full-time employee, therefore I like to record it and publish it well ahead before I start working for my employer. So no editing is going to be for that recording. And to be able to record that video and publish it daily, to be able to meet that commitment, there are some strategy that we have to put in place. One is record something that we are not going to edit. The second one is to create a thumbnail templates and batch create thumbnails that we can use. As soon as we have the video recorded, we know that we have the articles ready. The article is not going to change. Take the time to write the article, and I just go from there. So there is a strategy we will put in place because we are doing the same recording every day. Things related to that recording, I try to have them in one folder. I create some shortcut because when I'm uploading things on YouTube or on our blog website, there are things that I put at the bottom of the article or in the description, at the bottom of the description. So is pretty much our disclaimers. So I have one for our YouTube channel and one for our video. I can just open the website one, but pretty much it explains our disclaimers and it explains our objective as well, and I just paste it at the end of every content. And for the YouTube channel, it gives you the option to reuse data. So since I'm uploading the same thing daily on a daily basis, I can reuse from the previous one, if that makes sense. So I do that and I just change the title, but my tag, the description will remain the same. I tend to put the article link, the article URL in the video. Therefore, I will remove the old article and put the new article URL in the video description. But pretty much objective, and we have pretty much those have their own folders. But instead of clicking multiple folders to them, I create some shortcut and have them in one folder. Ready daily upload that I just work. Once the video is uploaded, I can work to work on the description and all of those. So, and as you can see, because I have the trading folder where I have the stock watch list that I will work with, I created a folder to my articles folder, a shortcut that will take me straight to that folder where I have my PowerPoint presentation that I will work with. That has, the strategy. I just open it. The strategy that I will talk video, and I have create different type of videos. I tend to write down, is it brainstorming things, the type of video I will create, the type of day, type of things. So I will do weekends so that I have an idea on that I want to record them. I don't have to think every time. I have a note for the type of videos that I will record on weekend related to this. If I'm not doing my daily recording, depending what I want to, I duplicate those so that I have them there as well. And right now it's more this I work with. So I will pretty much read it, and then I will start and have my use. I will click about it. I will show this page as well where I have daily related to video related to this topic on my screen as well. That way I know that I'm not going to edit to add this page to it. Is pretty much right there with my screen. I know that I'm going to end my video with this screen showing before I end the video. But pretty much I have the different type of topic that I talk about on my basis. I have, it is there. I don't have to keep those things. It is a template. So you will create templates, and if I'm talking about something and I have it for it, I will just, and as it's on the screen, I can talk. And when saying something, and I know I have, a PowerPoint presentation related to it, I can just come to it, and I will, I will show it on the screen, and then I will talk through it to explain my point. But different type of videos that I will record, I pretty much have PowerPoint presentation to it, and I duplicate, the ending page as well to have it. And again, it is one of our online store that I am marketing by having it supporting the video that I'm recording. I recorded, if that makes sense. So we are going to get out of this one, and we are going to do take a look at our thumbnail templates for something that we record on a daily basis, and we are going to create thumbnail for it. We must well have a template for it. So I'm going to click on I use Inkscape to create our thumbnails, and while that is trying to open, we have the templates. See if that's this one. So we have a template that has pretty much is just the frame of the size of YouTube video, the size of the YouTube video thumbnails, the size of Pinterest pin as well, and the font we are going to use. So it's good to have a list of your font, a list of your colors. So first, let's take a look at the font, how we do not buy font, because you can get free font from Google. And as I'm opening software, I think OBS is going to be lagging, or could lag, but let's see what we can do. So I'm going to go to Google, and I'm just going to tap Google font, Google free font for commercial use, free font for commercial use, and you just click on it. So So that'll be Google fonts that Google that, and they are free for commercial use. So I just like to scroll through it and find font and save them on my computer. And every single one of the things you do in your business takes time. But when you plan it well, you do it once, and then it'll take a while before you redo it. So I'm not going to spend too much time here, but I have not done it in a while. But again, I like to come here and times to times do that to see if there is something interesting here that I'm interested in. So I like to, you know, this is the way they organize them. So I like to have a folder where I will organize them as serif font, sans serif. Serif is just that you have some line at the bottom or edges of the letters, and some serif does not have that. And then you have your display font. They have the seasonal, whatever they try to call them, but you have the font, the calligraphy. You can call them script font as well. But pretty much, and it's good to find display font. And the display font are font that will be very big, easy to see, and have a spreadsheet of your fonts. I'm clicking on one. Okay, so let's say that you find some font. In fact, you can even choose a certain type of font, and it'll just show you those. And when you can read about the license, it will tell you that it's free for commercial use. But when you like a font, it will give you the choice to download it. But anyway, you just go through the process and download them. I'm not going to download those fonts just yet or this time, because we have our serif font, and what I like to do is when I activated them, I have a sentence that I just like to use that font to, I like to have that text in that font. Does that make sense? That way when I come back here, I will just go through it to look at how the font looks like. That way I can, if I'm interested in one, I can use it. So you have your slab font as well, but display font, and the display font will be a good one that you can use for your thumbnails. This thing is not opening yet. That you can use for your thumbnails. That way it's easy to see. But you have pretty much, you know, in addition to that, it's good save them as well on. And my computer is going to be slow as we are opening things. I have an external drive that I attach it to a 22 TB, and it has its own external plug, therefore is on the slower side compared to 1 TB that is plugged directly to the computer and use the computer as battery source at the same time. So I'm opening Inkscape here, but we are going to find our phone, and that's something I need to do on this computer. I start doing it, but I'm not done. To activate them. When you activate them, you'll have to restart your computer to pretty much install it, finish the installment. So let's see if that's this one. Google phone. And we have them saved by type as well, which makes it easier for us. And I'm just going to go to this one. I don't know if that's the one that I've been installing. Let's assume so. And I'm just going to go to this one. I will open the zip file. And this is the font. I will click on it. The zip file will have a text document, and then we'll have the font. Our Inkscape is opening. But let's go back again. And then you just click on install. So if you see, I didn't install this one, so it's going to do that, and then it's going to install it. So, and by the time you are done, when you restart your computer, you'll be able to see those fonts in pretty much your software and apps that you select font in. You'll be able to see those fonts, and you'll be able to use them. So those things take time, but you'll do it once, at least for every new computer that you have, or every new font that you wanted to use. You do that. But then once you have your font, we have our Inkscape open here. You design your templates, and the templates, every single piece of the template took me a while to create. Pretty much the template took me months to create, and sometimes I find few things that I will fix on it. But first I will turn this to 300, and then I will go to layers, and I will add 3 layers. The bottom layer will have I will select the bottom layer, and that's where I'll put the templates. The second layer, no, the top layer will have the templates. The bottom layer will have the background image. The middle layer will have my picture. So that's how I do it. So I will that's why I like to use 3 layers. So I will select the top layer. I have my templates already, and I'm just going to, and it's this one, I'm going to drag it to the template, and I'll press OK. I do not use Canva, I use Inkscape. It is free, open software, so it is on my computer. I use it offline, and I just create templates. I'm not going to create templates in this video, but I'm just going to show you pieces of it. Can just give it a few seconds for that to show up, and they are there. I will go to object, and I will ungroup them. But right now I'm not going to do that. But I can make it a little bit smaller so that we can see the templates. Okay, so control, go to the left. So we have template for swing trading. I have template for content creation. I have 2 Pinterest pin template there. Let's get closer. It is 1000 by 1500. 1000 by 1500. I have my tests that I can change if need to, depending on what I'm doing. But I have the frame to be the size of the final product, the final pin with information in it that are not going to be changing, things that are not going to change, trying to see if you can make a template out of it. I have YouTube thumbnails templates, 1280 by 720 or so, with our business name in it, and then some tests so that I can have the size of the test and the font size, so that it's not revert back to the default text font and size of Inkscape, but the one that I'm going to be using. And it seems to me that I will have to ungroup for us to be able to see those pieces. We are going to ungroup one more time. But we are going to focus more on the swing trading session. Excuse me. And again, having multiple software open, they are going to impact each other in terms of lagging in the command that is being sent out to them. But yeah, that is what I'm calling template. At least for me, that is my template. And if I can conserve the text as much as possible, I like that. But depending on what I'm doing, I can duplicate the templates to make few more and then create thumbnails out of them and delay the rest if I want to. But let's make it a little bit smaller. For swing trading, we have one here that I may not use often, but we have weekly income. We have one pin for it. We have that, and we have websites size templates there as well, because I don't want to, if I'm going to be doing weekly income type of thumbnails, I just don't want to keep tapping those. Therefore, I have a set. And then I have monthly, because I had to actually design that profile symbol. I just want to have a set there. And I have a pin size for it as well, and I have that, and I'm sure I have a website version as well there with the font, the color, and the size of the text. And then for the one that is on a daily basis, we have our daily chart analysis, a pin for it, YouTube thumbnail frame for it, and website one as well if I chose to use it. And having them as a template, let's see what we have here. And we have another one, swing trading watch list, and I know that I will create those videos. That's the one that I'll copy and paste. Like we have like 10 or so of them. I created thumbnails for it as well. That way I know that, but it's not something I will do on a daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis, maybe once a year or so. Unless I'm doing, you know, a recurring video on that, I have a template for it as well. And if we go a little bit up, for this area, we have for sewing, pretty much have a template there for sewing, and I will use one of the pin here, but I have those two because one has 2 tests, one has 3 rows of tests. Therefore I have options there. I like to keep both. And we have business management session template there that I can use, each one with a website version, which is like 600 by 450. And then we have tasks, pretty much template for each one of those content categories that we create content for. And a few days ago I batch create thumbnails, and I have multiple duplicates so that I can have it for other tasks to return as well, and just delete them when I was done to keep this and save it. So I like to save my thumbnails if there is a change that I made to it, that I like to keep that change. That was the last time I saved it, but I tend to have multiple folders. I could actually delete the previous ones and just have my template. So now that we took a look at the templates, hopefully I can delete this or close it though, because I don't think we are going to come back here. Let's close it. Hopefully we are not going to. If we need it, I'm just going to talk through it. But so we show how you download fonts and you install them on your computer, and then you'll have your colors. If you use a specific type of colors for your business, yeah, you just have your colors, and you can use, you see those different colors that I have in my templates. You just have your colors and you just go from there. And how do we create our own color? Let's see if I have the website somewhere at the top here. But there are multiple, yes I do, there are multiple websites that you could use to create your own color palettes. But I like this website. Let's go back. And you start with a color, you know, type of X number. So you enter the number, and it will give you the colors in that palette. And so for instance, I can go there and I'll use one of our colors, which is green 0080 and just delete the rest, and I'll click OK. And you show me that green and all the monochromatic color, because monochromatic is that folder, and I can just add the complementary of that color. It will add there, show me color there. You have a triad, no, it's adjacent. And choose the 2 colors each on the spectrum. You choose the complementary color of that, and it will show you the complementary color of the trees as well. I'm kind of surprised it's not showing those. They are complementary, but this one. But anyway, because it's adjacent, the 2 color and the complementary color of main color. Then change the triad, which is a shape from using the color that I selected and the 2 opposite one that form a triangle. And that's the complementary of mine as well. And then you have the triad, which is 2 that to each other, and they are opposite as well. Between the triad and the triad, or the adjacent and the triad, when you copy you'll have all the combinations, and you have the color X because on the table, and based on what you selected, where we are choosing from triad, adjacent, and triad, depending on what you selected, it'll show the X related to them, and write them down. I like just to write the X, the top numbers. This is the main one that I entered. The 2 on the left, the 2 from the right, I make chromatic colors. They're opposite, and the complementary colors. All of those can get using and you will get color. For some to my spreadsheet, and there are two types of color palettes that are gold and I have them. We have the adjacent and the complementary color and the triad, and those two are just enough to have all the colors we need from, you know, to have our color complementary. From the monochromatic, the adjacent, the triad, the tetrad, we have them all. When you do adjacent and triad, you'll have them all. It's like 8 or more than that. Anyway, 2 from the left, 2 from the right, and but I like to pretty much name them as well, what side of the color we are, so that, you know, can make sense in my head. But and we can just use them when we are creating the text color and go from there. So we cover the font, we cover the thumbnails that we created, which goes back to here, and see if I can copy one, and I'll go paste. So pretty much we created thumbnail templates. We have the font, we have the color, we need picture and the background. So for the picture, what I like to do is just, but I found more efficient to just put my camera on a tripod in front of a light, or you can do it during daylight as well, in front of the window, or do where you have a good amount of light, and I will just pause and go myself, and I will save it, and later I will use a video software to just take a clip of myself, video of my picture. See what we have here. Last, see this one, and while it is only minimize, use CapCut. That one, but CapCut is what I use for editing and for this specific things I'm going to do. But pretty much have a recording of myself, few seconds, different poses based on how I'm going to put it on the thumbnails. And what I see, okay, so we have our YouTube thumbnails for a specific type of video. We have the pins, and we have some videos there. You notice that I changed the text color. The font remain the same, but I change the text color. The text remain the same, just I change the background change a little bit. And for this one, I didn't even change my image. The image remain the same. If I go to the next one, excuse me, and those for the videos that are copy and paste on our content calendar. So for this one, you can see the color of the text as well. My image, I didn't change my image. It is the text color that I changed. I try to save the pin separately, and it seems to me that I have more pins that I have. Videos here, but anyway. So, and then let's go to this one. Again, they're all for one type of videos, and I recorded few for our websites that we can just reuse. But for the thumbnails, we have different types, and the color change a little bit as well here. And those font colors are from our pretty much font list. So I'm going to get out of that stock watch list, and like on Inkscape, I have one background that I know that I'm going to be using, and it is a big one, so I was just dragging it around to work with. So for Monday, I use one picture for all my thumbnails. So many, 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I number them as well. So I have 7 of it. So that's 7 Mondays right there. And I have a way to tell myself to know the one that I use. So I've been dating the one that I'm using already. I use this already. So that means Monday I will use from this folder. Tuesday I will use from Tuesday folder. And Tuesday folder will have a different picture of me in it. And it's all by doing and fixing. Because I did it a different way before, sometimes I don't even know thumbnails that I use already, so that I don't reuse them. I got confused at some point. And that's this time that I created. That is the way I chose to do it, to see if that will help me know the one that I'm using already, how many I have left to use. So Tuesdays I use a type of picture of mine, and then it's a specific type of color as well. In fact, I changed the color for each one of it for Tuesday. It's the only things that change with the background change a little bit as well, because it's a big frame, and I was dragging it around. Remember, we have a frame for the thumbnail size, so I only save that frame, and it will save things that is within that frame. Won't save anything outside of it. Therefore, I will drag the background image from right to left to just change it a little bit. So it's changing a little bit as well. And then we can go to Wednesday, for instance. I have the pin, and then I have the images. You can just click on one, and again is the color that is changing for the text, and my picture change as well, but my picture remain the same for all the Wednesdays. That is it. I'm pretty much trying to find what will I keep fixed, what will I change, and when I'm publishing it, it won't look like I'm using the same thumbnail. Does that make sense? So it will take a week before I will use a thumbnail with the same outfit again in the thumbnail. Okay, so while this is trying to figure out how it can open itself, oh, I think we close. But yeah, so you can see the thumbnail. I just have a structure of thumbnail, and that's pretty much what I use. It is my way of designing my thumbnails. When I save the frame, it's going to save everything inside the frame. So I'll have things hanging outside of the frame, but it won't be captured. It will only capture the frame, and the frame is the size of my YouTube thumbnails. And if I put my mouse on it, it should be able to tell us the size. A 1280 times 720, 200 dpi, and the pin is going to be 1000 by 15. And then we have the one for our website, 600 by 450. And I can just reuse the same one for the whole week for our website, but every pin is different, and every thumbnail is different as well. But you get the point. And that is pretty much how I spent hours to create those thumbnails and be done with it. That way, let's click on one more. I don't know how many of them we have, but I'm sure it's more than a month. And it was very tiring. I'm not sure if I did it in one day alone, because it's very tiring to do that. And I wanted to have the same number. Like if I have 6 thumbnails for Monday, I wanted to have 6 thumbnails for the other weeks as well, so that I know that I have for 6 weeks, if that makes sense, type of things. But yeah, that is the idea behind. And once you have your templates ready, I don't know if I opened the article. I didn't open the article, but the article is pretty much ready as well, so that we can post it on our website. It's the same article. The article is not changing. We embed our YouTube video in the article, so that is the changing part of it. And we use the same article in our YouTube video as well, because YouTube gave us the option to reuse detail from previous video, and I'm recording that same video every day, so it's easy for me to find the one uploaded, published the day before, so that I can just reuse the detail from it, from description to tag and playlist. And I just have the article. It is written, and it is multiple pages articles though, but I just use, and that's it. But it is way long. When you change the article or anything, it is ready. So the article, we have a tag as well, which is just a list of content that we have a document to use as well. And I can just copy and paste. From our website, I copy and paste it. So we have it there as well. It is ready, and having those templates just makes it easy. There's one shortcut that we didn't where that we can just copy and paste. From the YouTube, we already have it, we just reuse. From our website, we copy and paste. Therefore, I like to have it available so that I can just, and I have it for each content category that we create content for. And this one is finance. But if I go here, we have tasks, cooking, finance, and so forth. I have links for each one. Oh, I'm not going to tasks, but oh well, whichever is going to open. Seems to be taking time to open them. But again, that is another template right there that we have it ready, that I do on the basis. I don't want to go into those folders and open them. Therefore, I have a shortcut in my main folder related to my that daily upload type of video content, so that I just have that. And to go to it, I have a short link as well, where I will go to my trading, and then I can just click on it to go to that main person there. So for our, we have just pretty much, we have our sausages, our YouTube channel. But this one though is now the string trade. We do have the others as well. I can just copy resources and put a number of category pages I want to select, and just copy this and just click down. I'll just copy if you just have that template ready. I think as well our playlist of our playlist URL for our playlist, where I just copy from there and put on the document and have it ready. So I'll copy and paste here our lesson name in it as well, and just have it ready for our daily views or any other related. So it is there. It's linked. So when I what kind of content is related to, that's where I will with business or admin or cooking or finance. So we categorize them and we add them to our template, and it just be whatever our job. But pretty much what I want to do, I will record myself and I will make still images out of it. I will play and then I will make still images out of it. And let's see, I'm just going to play a few seconds here, and I will see them properly. That's you saw my YouTube thumbnails with an image in it. That's how I create those images. There is multiple steps. I'll make those still images, and then I'll go to remove that BG website, and I will make transparent images out of them. You can see how things are slowing on how many still images I can get out. But on my YouTube thumbnails, I put my image in on one side of my YouTube thumbnails. Therefore, I record those with that in mind. And we can go to remove that BG. Now that we saw the image, we are now going to delete it because for some reason we tried to open it, but it didn't open back. We are just going to try to see if we can practice removing a background here. And I like to file those images in a way that I can find them and just keep reusing them. Just like to reuse my pictures instead of taking new ones every time. And I don't make kind of weird face in my videos, so they are pretty much, they can be reused. And we can just go to December, for instance, and you know, we have them here. I can just open one, okay, and I can just drag one there. It's to me that today things really don't want to work fast, and it's just going to remove the background out of it. And I'm sure there is different ways you can remove background off of your image, but this is one of the two ways that I do it, and that's what I do. It is the free version of it, and I will say, I will save the transparent images in a certain way that I know which one I saved, which one I have not done yet, and so forth. And when I'm creating thumbnails, I can just come and use images from here. So that's how I was able to, for every single day of the week of those thumbnails, I was able to pick some thumbnails from here that I can use. So now let's work on the background. The background, similarly, I use OBS to record few chart, and then I make still images out of them. And sometimes I do PDF as well, depending on if that's a spreadsheet. But let's see, chart. And then I have those background still images that I can use for the background of my videos for the daily chart. So you can see that, you know, it takes time for every pieces of the thumbnails to be ready. So having one image like this, I can use it to create multiple thumbnails, because I might decide not to make the whole frame the size of YouTube thumbnails, but just drag it around behind the frame to capture a piece of it. That way I can move it around and to make different images every time, something like that. And that is how I create a background image for my video. I thought about it and see, okay, what am I going to use? And I know I'm going to use chart. Therefore, I can just record some chart and use it, because I do not resize it to fit the thumbnail size. The dates on the chart and all those doesn't really show up. I can just use the price bar of the chart. Again, it's taking time to use, but that is how those pieces are batch created, and then the thumbnail is created. And the beauty is I can reuse it. I can reuse those chart over and over and over, because when I'm using it, I will be moving it around, and I might just capture a piece of it at the back of the frame of the thumbnail that I'm creating, and I can use it like 5 times, for instance. And but yeah, so that is another piece to the puzzle, and that's how those different pieces are, you know. It took time to work on each one of those, and by saving them, I can pretty much reuse it multiple times, and I can create more as well. And I'm sure I recorded some images that I have not made, some chart that I have not made still images out of yet, and I do have those. So, and the one that I made the still images are there. Recorded some B-rolls. See what we have in December here. And those are videos that I can make a still images out of, and there will be like few seconds each, 37 seconds, and so forth. And I can make, you know, those chart images out. So I have them recorded. But again, every single one of those things to make those chart capture and use in the at the back as the background of our YouTube thumbnails. And then I'll put my image on it, my text, and then the frame on top, and then save what is within the frame for the size of either Pinterest pin or YouTube thumbnails. So once you have your thumbnails batch created, you have your articles, you record your video, and right away you have it ready to publish. Because I used OBS, I will turn it from MKV to MP4, and then I will upload it to YouTube. And while it's uploading, then I can do the other pieces, things that needs to be added, the description, the title, and all those, and get it ready and publish it. Publish the article, publish the pin as well with the article URL, embed the video in our articles, and put the article URL in our video description. And that's that. And once or twice a week, I try to see if I can batch record. Batch recording is a skill as well, and I like to keep practicing that. But because we have other video content categories that we like to publish content on, this is our pretty much a schedule that we try to follow and update if necessary of the different things that we like to do every day. But because we have different type of content categories, we like to keep publishing content in those categories as well. And we know that to publish once a week in each category, we need 52 contents, and those two are sharing once per Wednesdays. Therefore I need half from both of them. But other than that, the others, I will have 52 content for the year, and most of them we have them recorded already, but we keep recording. And batch recording allow us to actually have a bank of content not yet published. That's we are scheduling, editing if you want to edit, but doing that you have a goal of recording your videos where you file them and other pieces related to them when it comes to articles and images to create the thumbnails. Or if you create the thumbnails already, it's good to have those things properly filed, or you record your video but it's hard to find recording. Yeah, we have those as well, but we continue to batch record videos. For instance, today I record a few videos already. The fourth one is what we are working on. This one is not in it, but we have those 3 videos: 31 minutes, 45 minutes, 49 minutes. And we are working on content creation. Usually I do not diversify content that I record. I batch record. I like to batch record on a specific topic. But for today, we record on tasks, we record on swing trading, 2 recording on swing trading, and now we are recording related to content creation, and that is this one that we have been working on. So, and I put those on another folder for now instead of having them on my hard on my computer, because my computer is low in memory, not because I have content on it, just because of the software occupying quite a bit of memory on it. Therefore, because I know that I'm going to record quite a bit of videos today, I try to, to move them to a temporary spot as soon as I have I turn it into an MP4. I move them to another temporary spot before I will move them to where they are going to be. But it's saving all those 3 videos on my computer, where the 4th one is right now. It's just going to be hard on the computer. Therefore, I move those 3 away from the C drive, so that I only have the one that I'm working on there. And when it's done, it's good to take some time to properly file those videos and pretty much file them in the proper category area, and have the location of those folders as well. So we still batch record videos, so that we can cover content in the categories that we would like to create content on, which are 4 content a week, 4 YouTube videos a week, to cover tasks, business management, cover production, including YouTube content, sewing, and swing trading. So we still have those content categories for the year. We are not losing sight of those while we are still daily recording videos and daily publishing videos. Okay. So what are the benefits of publishing YouTube videos daily? Well, I will focus more on benefits that we can control, which will be recording daily will allow you to improve your speaking skills. You will strategize better and plan better. I show you how I create those templates, and I had to think about the strategy that will work for me. How am I going to be able to publish daily? I have to have my templates, read my YouTube thumbnails ready, have the article ready so that I can put on our website, and have pins ready so that I can market our articles as well. And so it requires some strategy. Even thinking about the content that I'm going to publish daily requires some strategy to choose that I'm going to record a content daily on a topic that I address on a daily basis. That was a strategy. And another strategy was swing trading was a new content we started in 2024. Therefore, it is in a finance. Therefore, in my opinion, it is a category that will have already a lot of information. So to be able to stand out, I decided to create content on a daily basis. And because one content a week will be 52 content a year, and it may not be enough to secure a spot on that category when it comes to our business. Therefore, publishing a daily content on a new topic that we start publishing content in was a strategy to be able to put our foot in a category that we are brand new at providing information on and stand out. Because again, we create content on a wide range of content categories. Therefore, our channel is now known for one thing and one thing only. But this strategy is a little bit dangerous in the sense that it might give an impression that our channel is about swing trading when it is not, but we are okay with it. So that's how we make our footprint in that category. So we do have 1 year worth of content recorded already, but I think I made that decision to daily record around November, and you can see the recording, the highlighted content that we publish already. So it allows us to publish daily on our channel, and it allows to publish daily on a specific, on one content topic, and it just gave us the tools to make an impact. Instead of having one content a week on that topic and have 52 for the year, it'll take us some years to have enough information on our channel related to that topic. So we do have a lot of different type of information recorded related to this particular topic. We just have not published them yet. And while I was doing this, because I screen record and I do not record myself, I did a little 1 week or so of recording where I will record myself and talk about specific topic, and I chose those topics based on our keyword question that we recorded that people are asking related to the topic. I recorded some questions, and I will just stand up in front of the camera, read the question, and answer it. One question, one answer, and then explain my point of view. And I have those recorded, and I have not scheduled them yet on our content calendar, but we do have them recorded where I explain things. I have those recorded as well, but they are not scheduled. They are nowhere near. They are not going to be edited much either, if any at all. But yeah, that was a strategy. That's how we start at the beginning of the year talking about swing trading, but it took all the way to November to start implementing that strategy. And after a week or two, the inspiration side of YouTube, our YouTube channel, was giving us like trend. Now they are calling it trend. Was giving us questions that people are asking related to swing trading, and I was able to do some search there and copy down other questions that people are asking as well, so that I can answer those questions. But again, the chart analysis was just one thing and one thing only that I do on a daily basis, and I publish. So strategy, and be efficient with time. And that was one thing as well. That was one benefit, because you saw how I have to create those different pieces that went into create the thumbnails. So I had to be strategical about it and have those thumbnails created. How I will decide about just using one image of myself for Mondays, another one image for Tuesday, and so forth, and just change the color of the text for each one of it. I had to choose what I would change, what I would keep fixed, and moving the background at the back so that I can show a different price bar in the background as well, to make one thumbnail different from the other without changing the whole things, but just a few things, few key things, and create multiple thumbnails for 6 weeks worth of thumbnails ready for Pinterest and YouTube channel for our daily record. Okay, so, and that will allow us, yes, create templates, and we discuss those. That's one benefit. Another benefit will be to increase the information library of our channel, to have if you are recording and publishing on a daily basis in a year, that'll be 365 or so of videos, in addition to 4 videos a week that we have originally planned for the year as well. So that will be added to it. But again, that is the plan. It does not mean that's what will happen. There will be days that we may not publish anything at all. It can happen, but it's good to have a plan first. And if you go off plan, that is okay. But not having a plan, for somebody that like to plan, is dangerous. If you do not like to plan, you'll be okay. But for people that like to plan, not having a plan is surely a plan to get lost. So in our head, and so that will increase the views on for our videos. I will think so. If you have one view of a new video, that's one extra view. So that will grow the channel in terms of quantity and quality. And for me, quantity, I go more for quantity over quality, because I'm not a perfectionist, and I know that I get better at doing things when I'm doing that things often and often and often. So for me to improve something, I have to practice doing that things often. So by creating videos often, I will improve how I record my videos. If I chose to record video and not editing it, I will improve how I record my video so that I can have a finished product good enough to publish. If I record video and I edit it, that will prompt me to edit videos a lot. Therefore, I'll improve my editing style that works for me to be able to publish my video, and so forth. So the more videos I create, the better I'll get at it. So the more videos you create, the better you'll get at it. So I prefer to focus on what I can have control over, rather than aiming for something that I do not have control over. Yes, that is the goal, to increase view, to increase our watch hours, our subscribers account, but we do not have control over those factors. What we have control over is keep creating content to increase information on our channel, and keep getting good at it, creating and publishing those content. So those are the benefits of publishing YouTube videos on a daily basis. Is there another benefit that I didn't cover that you would like to share with us? Will you please put it in the comments? Another benefit that I like to share as well is, in each video I can talk about our online stores, and that will expose our online stores as well, and is a marketing tool for our online store. So if I have, because I design template to sell, I have online I have digital download products. Some of them are related to a certain categories of content. Then when I'm recording video related to that category, I can promote that product and bring awareness where, in case somebody is looking for that product, they will know where to find it. And again, that is a free marketing tools for our own product. For instance, for swing trading, there is at least 2 templates that I have in mind to list for it. One is the spreadsheet that we use to track our swing trades. The second one is our watch list, and for watch list I will have to create a watch list before I can sell it, but we do have our swing trading spreadsheet that I could sell, and I promote a few times in those videos. So it is one way. If for those daily video it turns out to be that we have products that we can promote related to those daily videos, so that is a free marketing to our own product and to our own online store. And I'll show you how at the end of the video I will show a page that will have our websites on it or our online store every single day of the year. And that's that. So it is a benefit to promote our own online store and our own product, recording videos daily to share an information that can be useful for people. So that is how I publish or plan to publish YouTube video on a daily basis in 2025, and I made that decision in November, and as soon as I made that decision, I started it. I didn't wait until 2025 to start, but I started it right after I made that decision and go from there. That way I can go through, I can see the challenges that I will meet and how I will overcome it, so that I can work through those differences before the new year starts. The same way that when I made the decision to publish content 4 times a week, I started it, and I made that decision around October and started it, and in November I added to it by adding the daily upload as well, the daily upload plan to it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you for all your comments. We thank you very much all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and in asub.com our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And creating YouTube channel and creating YouTube videos and creating products to sell related to content that you create video is one way to make money. Thank you.